All right, so over the last few years, I've been able to collect millions of dollars over the phone. And I've been able to move to Miami, work from wherever I want, and honestly live the life that you probably see on social media every single day. And I've been able to do all of this because I've been able to master my productivity every single day. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the exact tactics that I use to maximize my productivity and be able to close more deals in sales. So the first thing that I did was, number one, I structured out my day. You need to know every single thing that you're gonna do every single day, every single minute, every single hour. So you could download Google Calendar on your phone or on your computer, or you could use a calendar app, whatever you so choose. I prefer Google Calendar, but I would go ahead and structure out my day, and especially structure out the morning, because at the end of the day, sales is an energy game. You need to be able to have high amounts of energy to go out there and speak to people, get rejected, talk to another person, get rejected, talk to another person, close a deal, handle objections, do all these different things for 12, 16-hour days. Let's say if you want to work, you're going to have high energy. So how do you get into that high energy? Because at the end of the day, you don't just wake up and you're like, oh, I have high energy. No, you got to wake up and you got to do a certain routine. So my morning routine was very simple. I'd wake up, I'd go to the gym, I'd go for a walk, get some sun, and then I'd go back home, get ready, and then I'll start working, right? And then of course I'll role play, I'll train, I'll listen to positive affirmations, content, motivation, all that stuff, and then I'll go straight into work. But with that being said, you could create your own thing. Maybe it's meditation, maybe it's praying, maybe whatever it is. Create your own morning routine. Now, of course, don't create like a 20-step morning routine where you have to do like a cold hot bath, sauna, plunge. Like, don't worry about all that stuff. Keep it very simple. 1 or 2 things, 3 things. Do that every single day. Now, once you go ahead and you get that morning routine down, you want to go ahead and structure out your calendar throughout the day. If you're going to have lunch, have it towards the end of the day, in the middle of the day, or have lunch while you're making calls, for example, or while you're talking to people. Have lunch and right there. Just sit there, right? Because at the end of the day, the only way you're going to get really good at sales and be able to get the mass amount of production is by squeezing the time that you have every single day and squeezing it and getting as much production as you can every single day. So, of course, have the morning routine, structure out your appointments, and even structure out certain blocks throughout the day. Let's say from 3 to 6, you want to go ahead and make follow-up calls. From 11 a.m. to 12 a.m., you want to go ahead, you want to just prospect. Or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., you want to prospect. And then you have certain appointments throughout the day, right? Just structure out your day and put it on your calendar and follow your calendar religiously. And I promise you, you're going to have a lot more production, because I promise you, somewhere throughout your day, right now, you're probably scrolling on social media or doing something that you shouldn't be doing that's not going to actually take you to the next level. So the second tactic that I used was something called focusing on income producing tasks. Only focus on the things that's going to make you money. Don't focus on the other things that don't make you money. Focus on what makes you money. And in sales, that's talking to your prospects, talking to leads, talking to your appointments, talking to people that have the money that you want, right? Because at the end of the day, what a lot of salespeople do is they get in, they start talking to their coworkers, boom, 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 spend 30 minutes talking there, talking to their manager, walking around the lot if you're in person, if you're at home, talking to your friends, your family, calling people, your family's calling you, you're talking to them. At the end of the day, your friends, your family members, your coworkers, one thing is certain: they are not going to buy from you. Just get that in your head. They're not going to buy from you. They're not going to whack their card. You're not going to make money by speaking to them. So when you're at work and you're working, eliminate all other distractions and focus on only speaking to people that have your money, aka your prospects. Talk to only your prospects, because they have the money that you want, and they're going to be the ones that are going to pay you. That's going to get you that trip to Bora Bora, that trip to Puerto Rico, that trip to Colombia. So only speak to your prospects and only focus on that. Don't focus on the marketing. Don't focus on anything else. Just focus on making more money and talking to people. That's it. That's all you have to do in sales, is talk to your prospects. Follow up, prospect, pitch, negotiate, and close deals. That's it. Just focus on those things and you're going to make a lot more money. Don't focus on what you're going to eat for lunch. Don't focus on your friends. Don't focus on any of that. Just focus on income producing tasks. That's it. Now, the third thing to increase your productivity, and this is a tactic that I use, which it might seem counterintuitive, but it's very important. It's called rewatching your game film. Rewatching your calls, rewatching, or let's say if you're in person sales, right, you could go ahead and pull up your phone and record, and then you could rewatch it back later on. But you want to be able to rewatch your calls in your game film. The reason why you want to be able to rewatch your calls in your game film, and I've mentioned this previously on other videos, is that Kobe Bryant, Tom Brady, LeBron James, all these guys are really good at what they do, but what do all of them have in common? After they play a game, Doesn't matter if it's the World Finals or if it's just a friendly game. They rewatch their game. They rewatch it. They look at what they could have done better, and they look at what they did wrong and what they did right, eliminate what's wrong, and only do the things that are right. So with that being said, game films are super crucial, right? And the reason why it's gonna increase your productivity is because number one, you're gonna be more motivated because you're gonna know, fuck, okay, I have something that I need to look forward to. I need to improve this. I need to do this. I need to do that. This is what I need to tweak. This is what I need to work on. And you're just gonna be more motivated to go out there next day and improve. Because for example, if you're already a master and you don't need to improve on anything, you're gonna stop growing. And when there's no room for you to grow, you're gonna get bored, you're gonna get tired, you're not gonna wanna do anything. You're just gonna wanna chill, right? And you're not gonna be motivated because you already mastered it, right? Quote unquote. So when you're rewatching your game film, you're rewatching your calls, it's giving you an opportunity to number one, get more motivated, and number two, help you improve yourself and get better at sales, which is gonna help you produce more at scales. Because productivity means production. And if you improve your skill set, you're going to produce more, right? So that's why you need to rewatch your game films and rewatch your calls. If you want to literally take what would take you 4 years to get good at, and you could shrink it down to 1.5 to 2 years, would you take that bet? Would you do it? Well, probably yeah. And guess what? If you just rewatch your game films and see what you did good at, what you did bad at, and you just rewatch it, you're gonna get 10 times better because you're self-analyzing. And you need to self-analyze yourself, the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you communicate, what you could have said better, how you could have handled objections, and you're gonna just improve overall, right? So make sure that you're watching your game films because that's gonna help you with your production by 10x, 110%. And with that being said, I actually have a free video. It's up for free on YouTube. The link is down below that you could go ahead and click. And with that being said, it's a free training that teaches you everything you need to know on how to get into remote sales and the best way to make $10,000 a month in 2025. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the other side.